today there's going to be no hand cream left in here. Okay, got a little bit out. Just a little bit left. Everything's got to run out at once. These two lipsticks, I don't know, they're very similar in color, but I'm almost out of, this one's almost empty, but it doesn't even look like there's anything on. Like, what is going on with these lipsticks? Ay, ay, ay. Oh shit, where's my phone? I didn't bring it in here. I'm unprepared. I'll be right back. Is my phone over there, side? Left it over here like a dumbass. Okay. Right. Okay, I got it. Hi, Adonis. Hello, hello, everyone. First person here, I think, is Beautiful Goddess, general around my business. General around my business. Might be feeling a little bit of stress around business. I don't know where you are in this business, but it could be that there's stress around it, or you feel like things are not moving forward fast enough, or you may feel like things have weakened. If this is a new business, it just may be slow to get it off the ground. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and that's going to help ease anxiety as we move through June. Your luck changes for the better quickly, but with the Fool in reverse, something may get revealed that needs to be dealt with around this business in the month of June. T-Vet for the weekend. T-Vet for the weekend. Could have a wish that comes true this weekend, and perseverance leads to relief and things moving forward around something happening around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Queen City, love. Queen City, love. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and happiness comes in. Anything that's been a disaster or not serving your highest good, if you walk away from it, you have new opportunities coming in. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship, don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, you could have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but it looks like it's new energy that's coming in. Summer love, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success. Slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't rush into anything right now. Be clear about what it is that you want or need when it comes to love, and your love life could move forward, possibly with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, maybe with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Shantae, general. Negativity is moving into the past, and you have a little bit more financial security coming in. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Slow and steady wins the race. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success and help to ease anxiety. Not bad. Not bad. You also could be planning travel. Devin, love. When it comes to love, negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Could be with a Cancer or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The hard work you put into love comes back to you and your luck is changing for the better. If you're looking for a committed relationship, you may find yourself in one sometime before the end of this summer. The person that has the dash and no name, love. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Happiness and cause for celebration comes in around love. When you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, new doors open. Could be with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or possibly an Aquarius. Pallavi, love. When it comes to love, you have a new journey on the horizon that could have long-term potential around it. And it could bring in cause for celebration, maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly a Sagittarius. A well-balanced, well-functioning, successful relationship is on the horizon. Making decisions that push life forward. You're not looking back on the past. Listen to your intuition. Kriti for tomorrow. You have a wish that comes true and a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Old wounds heal and move into the past and a new journey begins. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Awesome. Was Coach right in her feedback? Yes. Emin, UNO's thoughts of my last email. There should be communication that comes in around it. Okay, there may be some kind of a conflict. I don't know what the email was about, but either they may feel like either you overstepped a boundary or you're going to feel like they overstepped a boundary. There's some kind of a conflict that may come from it. Or they may feel like there's like an argument. It's not the end of the world because it's the wands. It's not that bad, but you might feel it could be something like feeling taken back or unsure, uncertain, or a little knocked off course. I don't know. They may not have been expecting it either. Mariana, journal for today. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. A new journey begins. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you may be spending time with a Sagittarius. There also could be celebration coming in. Invited to a celebration, having a celebration, or planning one. It might not be today, but it may be in like the near future. Liz, general for today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe spending time with a Pisces. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down that makes you feel relief around life moving forward. Tamana, career. You're no longer holding yourself back and you have the world at your feet. You got some good karma coming in around your career. Things are moving forward with divine guidance. Exploring your options and expressing your wants and needs around career could lead you to a place where you're feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. However, it may be slow. So don't get frustrated if nothing changes immediately. Change is coming in through divine guidance. Dakota, today. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Magician is bringing in the ability to manifest new opportunities that make a wish come true around work, school, or business. Jay, me and Brianna, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon, although it's slow and steady wins the race. Things are still a little out of balance between the two of you, but you may have communication picking up before the end of this month. Listen to your intuition, and I would just kind of go with the flow of things right now. It looks like things are improving. Mihak, financials for June and July. Slow and steady wins the race, but the hard work you put in and with teamwork, finances are improving. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and you have growth, change, and transformation for the better coming in around work, school, or business. Finances are okay. They're all right. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Explore your options when it comes to love. Somebody may make you an offer that leads to a commitment that could be very successful, but you could have some choices here. Got a Scorpio and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad. Stacy for today. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. An old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a Sagittarius. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Air in my mouth. And life's moving forward and you're ready for it. Not bad. It's not a bad day. You may be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Adonis, had V blocked me after or before I blocked? The profile being viewable is odd. Could have sworn I could see it after I blocked, but then I restarted my phone and I couldn't see it anymore. Okay, let's see. Had V blocked me after or before? Okay, let's see. They did it after you blocked. I don't think it was before. I think it was after. It was like, you're going to block me, I'm going to block you. Stacy for the weekend. Stacy for the weekend. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored. Anxiety eases. Lay down the law, set boundaries. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be planning travel, and you could be spending time with a Leo. You know what, Adonis? I don't even know. Let me see if sometimes I get notified. Sometimes. Yes, I did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You definitely did not have to do that, but thank you. Red, so what happens next? No lawyer, and Bill said no? Really? I'm shocked at that. I don't think you need help. I think you got success coming in anyway. An argument or a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in. You have the world at your feet. So if this is something where you got to represent yourself, you should be fine. You should be fine. Hi, Explore. Earth Girl, why didn't DeAndre reach out to me? May have had other priorities. Fool is in reverse, so you'll probably find out why. But it looks like there's other things going on, or things that, other priorities. Alpha, General. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but then you also have another Leo here. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around work, school, or business, or career. Mega love. When it comes to love, life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Leave people, places, and things in the past and don't look back. With perseverance, your love life could be moving forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success and a wish comes true. TVET, just a general on how things are looking around my ES channel. Good, there should be growth, change, and transformation that leads to happiness and money coming in. Pretty good, pretty good. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Near future for Jane and me. Your future is okay. You have communication either coming in or picking up. You're probably going to see one another. Things are a little slow and steady, wins the race, but relatively stable. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Cause for celebration comes in around travel. Not bad. Like I received a message about Avery. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's nothing, it's fine. Every time I get a message that says, like, oh, message for Avery Grace, I always get nervous, like something bad happened. I hate that I'm like that. I think a lot of people are like that. Like, it's, I always go to the worst thing. Meanwhile, it's just like an announcement about something. TVET, when can I possibly hear from Jay the Gemini? It could be soon, like maybe before the end of this month. I'm gonna say maybe within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Overthinking, it's terrible. It's terrible. And it doesn't help anything. Like, read the message. Don't get nervous. The heck? God, driving myself nuts. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Something may happen that makes this person happy and they have money coming in. That could be why they're happy, or they could be two separate things. They've got feeling ambitious. They'll be able to accomplish whatever they set their mind to. Life is moving forward for them. They're feeling happy and content, and an old wound is healing and moving into the past. I'm like that with the college emails. I mean, it's crazy. We drive ourselves nuts. Adonis, how's V feeling? I took everything down. Pretty sure V knows that at this point. Okay, the first thing that comes up around them is kind of feeling a little curious. So if they may be wondering why you did that, maybe feeling grounded and stable, and you got communication coming in. So I'm not sure if you guys are blocking each other right now, but there's communication coming in quick. So even if you guys are blocked right now, that something's going to shift soon. And they're showing as perseverant, things are coming into balance. So if you took everything down, they may feel curious as to why you're doing that, why you did that, but then they may feel good about it or content. Martisha, weekend messages. Weekend messages. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve. Now, 9 of Pentacles, and maybe like getting paid and paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Not bad. And then Martisha for lunch. For love. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and you have some good news coming in. Luck is changing for the better quickly. You'll be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Life could change for you for the better quickly. You also could have air around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New beginnings are on the horizon. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. That's pretty good. Pretty good. T-Vet, exactly why I can't be a parent. I'm a worry ward. I mean, it's terrible. It's terrible. Comment. Does H truly recommend me to bring M with me on the trip? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that could be. That could be. Okay. Will I get called for the upcoming overseas trip in the upcoming days? Hi, Mel. I think you will. Most likely. Yeah. That may happen. I need lunch. I need lunch too. Where am I here? Butterfly A. School in the fall, how's it going to be for me? It's not been so good. Okay, let's see. You may see an improvement in the fall, though. You got happiness around a new journey. So, and here it is going back to school. So, yeah, you may see an improvement. Stacy, for tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and then may like relieve the weight of the world. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Something happens tomorrow that makes you happy. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but you may have choices and options around social activity. Red, why did Bill say no? Is he mad at me? I don't think he's mad at you. I think there may be a conflict, or maybe he's got something else. I don't know what the situation is, but it's like there's something that's in the way, like another priority or something, like not having time or can't commit to it. But I'm surprised. I don't know what it is, but. Taylor, love for next week, single and dating. Disappointment may move into the past and a new journey could begin. You do have an Aquarius around. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Virgo is around. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a Libra. So there's choice next week. Next week looks good. M&M, love for Taurus. Taurus may be laying down the law or setting a boundary, may feel as if something has gone out of balance. If they're currently in a relationship, they may be content with the way things are, but they could feel a little bit like things are out of balance, or one person wants things to move forward quicker than the other person. If they're not with anyone, they're kind of slow. It's not like they're putting in a whole lot of effort around love. They may have an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Emily, tomorrow with Soha, planned a date. It looks okay, like an average date. Death is in reverse. I don't see much growth or change around the situation. Things will probably be average and the date should go off as planned. Dee Dee, how does the Gemini feel about his family now? His dad committed a crime. Oh no. Well, he's still, I mean, regardless of what has happened with his family, good, bad, or indifferent, there is like a level of unconditional love between him and his family. So I think that he may feel bad about whatever that crime was, or may feel like a little bit embarrassed by it, but there's still like genuine love between him and his family. Migu for the next 24. Could have some money coming in. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you've had an argument or disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Comment, what will S think of the, oh, that disappeared. Okay. Adonis, my phone died. I was going to say, it's funny that V is content and curious about me, about taking my stuff down. Why is Aquarius content about that? Was something that was up made them feel funny or made them question something? Like, was there something up there that could have made them feel jealous or uneasy? And now that it's gone, they feel like it's irrelevant. Like, they like to be in control. Emperor in reverse, man. I mean, I get it. I get it. But there was something, whatever was up may have them may have had them questioning something. Like, let's just say, for example, like, let's say if it would be like if somebody saw a picture up of like what could be a love interest or a couple or something like that, or a party or something where there were people at, and feeling like jealous or wanting to know what was going on in that situation. But then the picture is removed. It's like, okay, it's irrelevant. It was nothing. It's not there anymore. It almost reminds me of, and I could be wrong, but it always reminds me of, I don't know if people do this anymore, but when we were in high school, we used to do this. We used to call it stalking. And we would drive past somebody's house, and if, like, the guy that I had a crush on, he was off and on with this girl. If her car wasn't there, it was like, I felt like, oh, well, they weren't together anymore. And if her car was there, I felt like, well, they are together. Obviously, if her car was there. But for me, it's like, it's similar in that just because the car isn't there doesn't mean it's not going on. Just because the car's not there today, but it was like, it made me feel relief at the time. Like, oh, well, maybe they broke up, because these two were off and on constantly. But anyway, it's like thinking that you know something, or feeling like you have the inside scoop on something when you're only really seeing what your eyes are seeing. You're not really seeing the whole picture. Anyway. Oh, Tanya, I didn't see the email. Sorry, I didn't see it. If you send the question here, I'll answer it. Just put it with a blue heart so I notice it. Comment. What will S think of the stay at the park? She's kind of demanding. Oh my God. But there's relief and balance around it, so she may be satisfied with it. It may be okay. Maja, I'm Maureen, and the guy Ampro wants to take advantage to me to come to Sweden. Wait a second, I'm not sure what you're asking. So what you're saying is you want to know if this person's coming to Sweden in order to take advantage of you? I don't trust him. That could happen, so I would be careful. Oh, thanks, Tanya. Sorry about that. I'm usually pretty good with email, but sometimes they slip past me. Fred, what was the point in Bill and I reconnecting? Point in everything is to learn something. So whatever the situation is that you didn't learn previously, you'll learn this time. And if you haven't learned it this time, you guys will reconnect again. So there's a lesson in everything. It's to learn something. But it looks like there's communication coming in, new beginnings on the horizon that could make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. An old wound heals and moves into the past. You know, like think of it like this. It's one of the biggest questions, right, that we get all the time. Am I going to reconnect with my ex? What's the point? The point is to learn something. If you reconnect with the ex, you're going to learn something. If you don't reconnect with your ex, you're going to learn something. Everything is learning. Sometimes we have to reconnect with somebody because we haven't learned the lesson, or sometimes it's because we need to do that for ourselves. Like we need to know, okay, I did everything that I could do and this isn't working for me, or I need to go back and relive it again because I need to know it for myself. Tiffany, what does Tarot want me to know? Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle that could be quite successful. Magician's heart. What to expect from me and Tacky next? His feelings and actions. Seems like this is or he may be feeling it's a well-balanced, a well-functioning friendship. He seems a little bit like emotionally distant because the Hermit is here where he's taking time for himself, but there should be communication that comes in. Did that one or did those? Sudeshni, will Jason communicate with me like before calls and texts? Is he happy I sent him a message about his late mom? I don't see a whole lot of communication around this situation. Communication looks like it's slow or down, and the Two of Cups is in reverse, which could be a problem. I would say things are slow at best, so I don't see a whole lot of communication right now. Amen for the upcoming week with O. Week with O. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement that may be a little disappointing. But there should be communication coming in. One or both of you might be feeling as if the situation is a little bit out of balance. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Tanya. Edward is back texting me religious and political nonsense. I'm matching his energy by texting and sending my own videos going against his beliefs. I don't think he likes it. It's fair game. Yeah, he doesn't like it, and you guys are not going to win. You know what I mean? Nobody is going to win here. Listen to your intuition and set a boundary. So if you're, it's like you could do whatever you want. So if this is what you wanted to do, it's fine. But neither one of you are going to change the other person's mind, and that's fine too. It's okay to have different beliefs. But yeah, I don't think he likes it. But that's too bad. Then he should just cut the shit. Evie, general for next week. Lay down the law, set boundaries. If you feel like someone is overstepping, you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Teamwork is favored and your luck changes for the better quickly. Life moves forward. Not bad. Tanya, not trying to be silly, but sometimes to have to treat people the way they treat you. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, I know. It drives me crazy too. But like somebody had once said to me, like there's no point in arguing especially when it comes to politics and religion, because what people believe, they believe. You're not going to change their mind, so why are we arguing about it? I mean, sometimes people do change their minds, but it's not often. No point in arguing. Did I answer for Virta yet? I can't remember. Sha, boyfriend Jay's current feelings and next actions. This person looks a little distant. You got the Two of Cups in reverse, which could be a problem in this relationship. If you feel like you've been having issues with him, I think you might need to have a conversation because of the Two of Cups in reverse. Could be a potential breakup or things are not aligned. Broken communication or things are stagnant. You're probably going to hear from him soon. I don't know when the last time was that you spoke, but it looks like there's trouble or distance between the two of you. Sumya, will Kush Agra ever confess his feelings? Nobody is meant to be together. You have to decide who you're going to be with. So no, I can't tell you that you're meant to be with this person. I don't see this person confessing any feelings at this point. So if you have intentions for them, I would suggest you tell them how you feel. Brenda, for today, you've got a new journey that begins and life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it, and you have cause for celebration coming in around business moving forward. Priyanka, SA's intentions towards me. I don't see any specific intentions at this point. They look a little slow. Like the ace could be setting a boundary, or it could be a challenging beginning, or a new idea, but I don't see them putting in, like having anything specific intended. If you have intentions for them, I would let them know how you feel. Kritika, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and success comes in. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You have a Cancer, a Virgo, and a Leo around. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love, and your love life should be moving forward. Macy, general for the day. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You have the world at your feet. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling relief around life moving forward. New beginnings around the horizon that lead to success, and you could be spending time with a Taurus. I have to pick Avery up early today, and I feel like I'm going to forget, so let me just send myself a text message. Can you imagine? Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, love. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and explore your options. If you're not with anyone right now, your next relationship has long-term potential around it. If you are with someone, current relationship has long-term potential around it. You could have a Four of Cups person in your world, somebody who is in front of you that you haven't taken notice of yet. They'll make themselves known sometime before the end of this summer, and it could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that changes your life for the better quickly, or possibly a Libra. I didn't do Verity yet. Thanks, Adonis. Tanya, he didn't listen to my boundaries for long, so I'm giving him his own medicine. I told him to stop. I plan to tell him, see how it feels. Yep. I agree. I agree. Stacy, for Sunday, you could have a wish that comes true, and it may be a very successful day. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may be planning travel. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, but with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders as life begins to move forward. Not bad. Shonda, romance with DL Sagittarius soon. Romance could heat up sometime between now and the end of July. Life changes for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around the situation. It's a little slow and steady wins the race, but things could still move forward. There is potential. I always set up alarms and reminders. I mean, isn't it something? I'm glad that you do it too, because I feel like I'm the only one. I feel like I'm going to forget something. I get nervous. Susie, T the Capricorn and I for next week. You've got communication coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition, and life is moving forward. Probably going to see one another before the end of this month, and that may make you happy, or the time you have together is good. Whatever it is would be positive. Wand, will Ricky come back and love me again? I would never say never to anything, but as of right now, it looks like this person has moved in a different direction and there may be somebody else around this situation. So I would focus on yourself right now and explore new options. Lucky, General. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like someone is overstepping, but the hard work you put into work, school, or business should be successful. Somebody should make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life moves forward and you're ready for it. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And if you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Innovation. Anything for me? Okay, let's see. Innovation. Life changes for you for the better quickly, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this month. Money comes in, finances may be improving. That may make you happy. You may be planning travel. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could be spending time with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or a Virgo. Not bad. Virta, General. Old wounds heal and move into the past and a wish comes true. You're not looking back on the past. Life's moving forward, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds are healing. Life is moving forward. Money is coming in. Finances are improving. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or you'll receive some good news. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tanya, he also started at 2 a.m. and woke me up. Oh my God, I just went back to sleep at 6 a.m. Has he lost his mind? Because he told me his stepson is a National Guard. What son? Is he delusional? He doesn't have any children? Or is it somebody who he considers to be a child, like a godson or something like that? I don't think he's delusional. I think that he's, I don't know if there's, I don't know, maybe somebody that he considers to be a son. Or considers to be like a godson or something like that. He has no children, no stepkids, nothing like that. Could it be a godson or a nephew? The year 1998. How can I draw in more romance and intimacy with women? The Empress here is bringing it in. You have more love and money coming in. Stay open. Staying open to potential and exploring your options leads to success. You have a wish that comes true. You have a Gemini and a Sagittarius here. You have the world at your feet. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Expressing your wants and needs is also helpful. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Staying open to potential. I think that what shuts down growth in general with anything is when people are hyper fixated over something. Like, I need to work at this store. I need to have that job. I need to be with that person. This guy is my type. That girl is my type. This person is the, you know what I mean? Like, people get locked into thinking that they have to have a certain thing or they want what they want. But when you stay open to potential, new opportunities come in, and then you have more choices. Which is good. It's always good to have choices. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Might have some money coming in or news of money coming in. Perseverance pays off and brings in happiness, and something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Solution to a problem is in front of you before the end of the day. You'll figure it out. It should be a pretty decent day. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Shark, next actions of TV Aries towards me. Next action of TV Aries towards me. Communication. There's growth, change, and transformation that comes in around communication that may be sometime within like the next 3 weeks or so. Sarah, 8 Pisces, current feelings for our current situation, me or us. May feel like things are out of balance. 3 of Pentacles is in reverse. May feel like, I don't know if he thinks that you're mad at him. May think that you're mad at him and that you're going to get over it. Oh, Evie, that's fine. Whenever you're ready. Starfall, I have an interest in Libra. Daniel, is it me that will make our work connection unbalanced because of my feelings? Yeah, there's imbalance around the situation, and that may be exactly it. You have feelings for him, and it's a work relationship. I would be careful with that kind of a situation. F, how are the feelings and thoughts of O to me and our communication? We both hadn't want to continue our ship. So neither one of you want to be together anymore, and you made that decision. That was something that you both agreed on, and you just want to know how this person feels. This person may think that you're overall a nice person, just may feel like the two of you don't click, or it's just not working out. I would say they think highly of you, like they don't think bad. They just may feel like the two of you don't work as a relationship. Raymond, will I get communication from Fabi soon? Maybe within the next 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Relatively soon, I think. Tanya, general. Money comes in, finances improve, listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition and stand your ground. Set boundaries if you need to. You could be spending time with, we've got Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, life's moving forward and you're ready for it. You're no longer holding yourself back. Evie, what does Will think about me? May find you to be kind-hearted, caring, sincere, compassionate, a loyal friend, somebody who is down to earth, pleasant to be around, but like with a good personality. Pretty good, pretty good. D for the weekend. D for the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be spending time with a Virgo this weekend. Elizabeth, do you see Eric going more than friends? You and Eric being more than friends? As of right now, I don't see any love or romance or passion around this situation, so it looks like just a friendship as of right now. Doesn't mean that can't change at some point. Okay, Tanya, let me pull up my email. Hang on. There it is. Yeah, but I don't think that he meant like he was saying that about you. I don't think he thinks that of you. But yeah, I agree with, like, you're entitled to your own beliefs, but I don't think that he was saying that about you. Like, I don't think he was saying that you're evil. I think he was just saying it. I think it was just something he was saying. You know, if something moves forward with somebody else, you probably get rid of him. But he still shows up around the situation, and he's still showing as like a decent connection. I know it's crazy, but I mean, I have a friend of mine who, she has some different beliefs, and she's even like said to me that she's had these different experiences, and I've never had those experiences, and I can't say that she's wrong because I don't know. But there's a lot of things that I don't necessarily believe that she says to me. Like, to me, they seem really far out and outlandish. But how do I know that she's not right? I don't really know that. So I just kind of, like, I try to keep an open mind to it. And I try not to, I try not to judge it, only because maybe she's right. You know, I don't know. But if you feel like this is something that you just don't want to deal with, then you could always end it with him. You have that opportunity. Like, you're calling the shots. He would be upset, but if you don't like it, I mean, that's your business, you know? Lizette, general for the next 7 days. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or a Virgo. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. A wish comes true. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It should be a good week. Maggie, will I find my German book, Paul, Lisa and Company, by Monday? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. 555, how long will it take the mark on my leg to heal, and will it leave it a permanent mark or eventually fade away? I went to the doctor and got some cream and medicine, but it's no real time frame. Okay, let's see. I think eventually it's going to go away. I don't think it's going to leave a permanent scar. I think it's going to take, there's a 5 around it. So if it's something that takes a long time, it could be 5 months. If it's something that, you know, is not that big of a deal, may heal within the next 5 weeks. Heaven, is my boyfriend the Capricorn cheating on me? I don't see him cheating on you, but it does look like there's a disconnect or things are out of balance between the two of you. I went to this event last weekend. I've been feeling weird after that because of some unusual things happening at the event. Were the people, friends, they have a bad image about me or still respect me? I think they still respect you. Tanya, love coming in. Hopefully something changes. You've got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You do have a committed relationship coming in. You still have Capricorn around, but you also have Sagittarius and Leo. I don't know who this Leo is, but hopefully this Leo will be somebody new. All about me and what's going on with Lamar. He's been quiet. Okay, there's a couple of things here. Maybe busy working on the home or doing something around the home, cleaning the home, redecorating the home, fixing up the home, whatever that is. It would be positive, but it would be home related. And then there also could be success and new opportunities around work, school, or business. Feeling relief around things moving forward, negativity moves into the past. And then also could be feeling a little bit tired or under the weather. So there's a bunch of stuff happening here. All about me and Libra, Johnny's best friends. What's his intentions? Do you know his name or you don't know his name? He may be looking to have some fun. The Fool is a new journey, but also could be somebody who's looking to like hang out, hook up, have a good time. 4 of Wands could also be somebody who's looking for a long term. So, oh, his name's Johnny. Okay, so I would say his intentions may be, hey, let's hang out, have a good time, fun, carefree times, and see if it leads to more with the 4 of Wands. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. May get good news around work, school, or business. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. You could have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Anthony, you're right. I got a pre-screening interview for P Company. What do you see about the interview and offer? I don't know how many steps. Well, that's excellent that you at least are starting the process. It does look like it could be somewhat of a stressful process because you have the 9 of Wands here, but justice is positive. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that lead you to success. I'm going to say it's probably going to be somewhat of a process. It's probably not going to be something that happens overnight, like maybe over the course of the next 8 weeks or so, but things should be moving forward for you and it's positive. So good for you. Congratulations. Good luck. Tanya, romance, maybe it's with Leo. It could be. It could be. Success comes in through perseverance. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New doors are opening. There's a Leo here. Life is changing for you for the better quickly. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also have a Libra here. You have a Libra around? Let's see. Maybe somebody else is coming in. Maybe the winds are blowing. I mean, we've got a lot of planets that are shifting signs. So things could be changing. It's very possible. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. New love, single. New love, single. Slow and steady wins the race. Explore your options. You've got happiness coming in around love, and it could be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you should find yourself in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship at some point before the end of this year. All about me, Mark's thoughts and feelings after seeing me today. You may be looking, first of all, you got communication coming in, or communication could be picking up. Things could change for the better quickly, but he's somebody else who may be looking to like do something on a whim, have a good time, hang out, may have been happy to see you, may find you to be smart, intelligent, compassionate, and attractive. Pretty good, pretty good. Alina, what's coming towards me? Alina, what's coming towards me? Success comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Money comes in, and the hard work you put in pays off. Listen to your intuition. With the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Tanya, can you tell me about the Leo? I'm curious. I hope he's nice. He should be somebody who is like, they love learning, maybe a team player or a hard worker. Could be somebody who was grounded and stable, maybe somewhat of a homebody. And look, freaking Leo shows up again. Maybe somebody who is strong, independent, passionate, courageous, adventurous, kind-hearted. I mean, it looks nice. It looks nice. Sedeka, current feelings of husband Abdul. This person may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed and a little disconnected in general. It looks like they're a little slow and steady wins the race as far as making any decisions, but they may be feeling a little bit like out of sorts or not like themselves. They seem a little distant. It depends where you guys are in your relationship, but things are out of balance with justice in reverse. Gabs, does Spencer P agree with my letter? I tried to be respectful and polite in the letter. Okay, let's see. I think he does agree with your letter. Yeah, I think you were respectful. Sedeka, I don't see a reunion at this moment. It looks like he's a little distant. All about me and weekend love. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and relationships should be well functioning. Plus, with the magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress is bringing in love and money this weekend. You could have a Cancer, a Libra, a Taurus, or possibly a Leo around this weekend. Success comes in around love. Not bad, not bad. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Gabs, does Spencer P feel the same way or notice the same things? More or less, yes. Tanya, I need to try that question, weekend love. Fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is around. Could be Sagittarius. A wish comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money. Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life moves forward. Sagittarius may be around this weekend. That comes up the strongest. Anthony, I'm happy for the interview, but things are not easy for me. I need to adjust my schedule. Yeah, but it's still positive. It's still, I mean, you've been waiting a long time to get a job opportunity or an interview for one of those companies. Elizabeth, love for July. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. You're not looking back on the past. If you're not with anyone right now, new energy is coming in and new doors are opening. You have a Sagittarius and you have a Taurus around. You have a Scorpio and a Libra. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Explore your options, leads to success around love. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, you could have like new energy coming out of the clear blue sky. Sarah, can you advise? I keep getting stuck in the same love bad cycles. Last year, this time, only the same situation with me. He's thinking that I'll get over it, and now with 8 of Pisces, how do I break the cycle? You have to take time away from love and work on healing. So we all will continue to replay the same situation over and over again until we figure out, like, take time away from it and work on what we need to heal. Like, if you've ever seen, like I could even see it. Like, there are people that are coming in here that are replaying the same situation over and over again. A lot of times it's like me and her. It's like there's one guy and there's either an ex or there's a somebody comes in that's new and they think that this person is totally single and is going to be theirs, and then there's an ex or somebody in the past, and it's almost as if they become more fixated with the other woman than they do with the guy. It's like constant competition with the girl, and those situations keep replaying. Or it's somebody who gets involved with somebody and then this person's really interested in their best friend, and it becomes about me and my best friend. The situations keep repeating. This, or like the guy is cheating, or the girl is involved and she's the other woman, and she thinks that finally she's going to be chosen, and it's the same situation over and over again, and they're not breaking the pattern. In order to break the pattern, you have to disconnect and focus on what it is inside you that needs healing. So when you heal whatever that is, you're not attracted to that situation. For example, somebody who always needs to be the chosen one. I hate using the term pick-me chick. First of all, I hate the word chick, but the pick-me chick. Anyone that feels like they're going to be, well, this time I'm going to be chosen. He's going to think that I'm the better one. It ain't happening, because if you healed that issue, you wouldn't be in that situation anymore. You wouldn't find it attractive. He wouldn't be attractive. He's attractive because he's bringing up that wound that we feel subconsciously will be healed if we're with him. It doesn't work like that. You have to heal it first. So taking time away from love and figuring out, what is it that I'm missing inside myself? What is it that's attracting me to these situations? And it's very subconscious, like we don't realize we're doing it. But when the first signs that I get when somebody says, I've never felt this way before, we're meant to be, this is my soulmate, those are that I'm like, no, there's a wound here, there's something here that needs to be fixed. Because if you study relationships of people that are actually in well-functioning relationships, you usually don't hear that. You know, like my friend, the one that didn't date anybody for 12 years, when she met her husband, what she was saying to me was, I don't even know if I like this guy. I'm not sure I like him. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's okay. Like, that's what I was hearing. And then I would say to her, well, you know, maybe it's good that you're not so vulnerable. Maybe it's good if he's into you a little bit more than you are him. And it wound up that she wound up marrying him. Now, the guy who she was, I have this feeling, this is the one. There's something about him. There's this energy between us. She couldn't have been more fucking wrong. So now, of course, at the time when we were going through this, we were young and we didn't really know any of this. And I hadn't worked with as many people as I have. And I haven't studied as much as I, then. So when she was, and I was like, oh, this must be your soulmate then. Oh, it must be meant to be. Yeah, because I was feeding into that bullshit. And of course, I was telling her what she wanted to hear. She was telling me what I wanted to hear about my feeling with the guy at the bar that wanted nothing to do with me. But immediately when I finally made the realization, oh, that sucked with the guy at the bar. When I finally made the realization that, look, he's with somebody else. He don't want to be with you. He never wanted to be with you. Now this is really showing it to you. I stepped away from the situation. So I stepped away from the situation, and I didn't go back to that bar for about 6 months. My life totally changed. I was in a different situation. And then when I did go back to the bar, I kind of did it more for myself, to prove to myself that I was actually over the situation. And I was, because when I didn't feel the same. And I've seen him around since, and he's always very nice to me, but I don't feel the same way about him. He's not so hot. He's not so, I don't even find him to be that attractive. He's like an average guy, you know? So I got past it because I really realized that I needed to take myself away from the situation, remove myself, and get some perspective. And anything that is not functioning, instead of looking to try, how can I make this work? It's like, get rid of it and start over. Like, this isn't working because of something that's in me. It's not them, it's me. And it was always me. Always looking for the outside, always looking for the magical story, always looking for, you know, a dream, a fantasy. And it's that's not true. We have to deal with what's happening in reality. Another question that I get too, that's a huge red flag, is, in 6 months from now, are we going to be together? No, because why aren't you together now? What's going to happen in 6 months? Like, the energy of the question is already telling you that this is something that's not happening in reality. Well, what are we waiting 6 months for? What's going to happen in 6 months? Now, if it's, are we going to be engaged in 6 months? It's different. You're already in a relationship and you've been together. That's a different question. But if you're not with him now, why would you be with him in 6 months? It's just not that hard. Anyway. Tanya, will Edward realize the constant smothering chase me away, because that's what he's doing? You know, it's like yes and no. So it's like he is going to realize that, but the thing is like the religious thing kind of gets in the way. So I don't know if the religion is part of that. You know, like, you know how like you have those people come to the door? They don't come to my door, they send me letters. Like, that's part of their religion to preach it. So I think that he's kind of has a conflict between doing what he thinks is the right thing by his religion and actually pushing you away. So yeah, that's a complicated situation for him, not for you. If you get disgusted and turned off by him, then that's his problem. Adonis, will I be able to get my university documents processed in time? I need them before July 1st, and I'm worried I might not make it. I need to start processing them today. To be honest, I'm procrastinating. Oh my God, I'm a procrastinator too. You'll be able to get it done. You'll be able to get it done. Yeah. Tanya, I feel like with the 3 phones, he's constantly has to check in or know where I am or what I'm doing. I don't get a chance to miss him. But that's true. That's true. That's an energy thing. And that's why when the situation's reversed, like when we hear, you know, like somebody asked a question yesterday and their question was, I haven't heard from him in a couple of hours. That's another red flag, because if you need to have constant contact with somebody constantly, it becomes codependent. It's not love. That's not love. It's codependent. It's like, I need to be attached to you. I need to hear from you. Why aren't you contacting me immediately? So you're feeling the opposite of that. You're feeling the effects of that. Like, he needs to pull his energy back, and you're right, so that you could miss him or have a little bit of space. Absolutely. This need to be with somebody 24/7 is codependent. It doesn't mean that you have a better connection. Actually, I think people that spend less time together have a better connection. And I've said this before. Everyone I know that doesn't live with their partner seems to have a much better connection than those that do. And I know society isn't set up for that, but it's the goddamn truth. I mean, I know people that have been together, for years, and everything functions really, really well. but the people that have been living together, or the people that work together, or the people that they are on the same schedule, they don't function as well as the people that someone works at night, somebody works during the day. Those relationships usually really work because you value the time that you're with somebody. You're not focused on the things they do wrong when they're not around enough to do wrong things. You know what I mean? Anyway. Payment, the same thing happened between me and my soon-to-be fiance. Didn't really like him when I met him. Gradually got to appreciate him. A slow burn. Yep. Elizabeth, General Reed. General Reed. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be spending time with a Libra, and you do have a committed relationship coming in if that's something you're interested in. All about me, and I'm still not completely healed. None of us are. You're not alone. None of us are. But the people that jump from one to the next, and I mean, it's happened to me too, where I'm like, how do I have the same guy here? How is it a different person, but I'm in the same situation, the exact same situation? And then it wasn't until like after that Aquarius that I took, I'm like, you know what? You're no good at this. I mean, it wasn't like, it was like, I guess it was an intuitive thing. I didn't really consciously know what I was doing. I was like, I just need a break from this. Because it was one bad thing after the next. And for me, I was finding myself in situations where whoever the guy was, the ex or whoever it was not treating them well, which would just make sense, right? So that person wasn't healed either, and they were putting up with the same nonsense that I was putting up with, and none of us could get it right. Like I remember Matt, he used to say that he would fall really hard for someone, and then he would be really devastated for months after it ended. And I remember thinking, like, if he could just not do that and he could like be into me, I wouldn't do that to him. But it's like, if he was into me, I probably wouldn't have been into him at the time. Like the whole thing was just bad. Tanya, it's been so bad I haven't even invited him over in about 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Who wants to sit around and listen to that shit? Red, general advice for the rest of June for success. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and you might feel relief around life moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. A new journey begins. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Money comes in, finances improve. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, because you got money coming in. You're paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You're putting your wants and needs first. It looks like a pretty decent rest of the month. Same situation, different asshole. Right, Mel? I know. Kimon, general. You have cause for celebration that comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You do have some money coming in, and you may be planning travel, possibly spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Payment, do you see Carrie, the VP, returning my call or responding to my message before the hiring event on Wednesday next week? Or I'll meet her anyways then. I think you're probably just going to meet her then. Most likely. Vartika, general. You have money coming in, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that could make you happy. You may be spending time with an Aries. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You said what I was thinking. I don't want to hear that shit. I know, it's crazy. It's craziness. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Vibe with. Is my childhood friend Suvik, the Aquarius, happy after I gave him a clear answer and rejected his love offer? I don't know that I would say that he's happy, but he may feel like relieved that it's done. Like he may feel like relief in that he knows where you stand and that he doesn't have to like think he's not going to pursue it anymore. You know what I mean? It's like you set a boundary, he heard it, and there's a little bit of relief around it. Red, love June, July, anything local or out of state. Pisces didn't pan out, neither did Sag. Oh, damn. All right, let's see. Still have new beginnings on the horizon that can have long-term potential. And you do have happiness coming in. Now, you still have another fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. You also have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Yeah, there's still opportunity for love coming in before the end of this summer. And you do have a commitment here. There's one on the horizon if that's something you're interested in. Tanya, does Edward understand boundaries? Yeah, I mean, a little bit. It's like he knows boundaries, but the issue is that I think it's the religious thing. It's like it may be part of the religion. It's not good. It's not good. It's going to screw him all up. Red, I'm a Taurus. Why do the dude fire signs keep populating my life? Go away. Sagittarius are so damn flaky, yet committed at the same damn time. The Earth sign. Yeah. You have fire in your chart somewhere? Like your rising sign or your moon sign? Misbah, received my score for the test, sent it for a recheck. Will my score increase from a 280 to a 350 after the recheck? I'm not confident it's going to increase that much. Peach, will I get the end job I applied for? Chance seems a little bit on the slim side as of right now. Let's see what happens. Oh, red, that may be why. Damn. He must like cuss words because any more bull, my mom, rest her soul, is coming out. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Hawaii, why is L keep crying and won't eat. Okay, I don't know who this is, but it looks like there may be discomfort. Well, I mean, that makes sense. Discomfort. Something is... I don't want to say sick. I don't think they're sick, but there's discomfort. That's why. They're uncomfortable. Sylvia, will Roger ever call me again? Yes, I think you will hear from him at some point. Or two, is Scorpio still subscribed to my channel or stalking or something? I don't see this person as stalking. I mean, they could be still subscribed, but I don't see them as stalking or anything like that. Mel, Scorpio is apologizing again. Is it sincere or bullshit and manipulation? See, it is sincere, but this is the issue that I have with it. It's sincere in the moment, but is anything going to change big picture? Like, is the same shit going to happen 6 months from now? I don't know. I don't know. I would be careful. Adonis, V's intentions at the moment towards me. Maybe looking for communication to come in. Maybe looking for communication, maybe hopeful around happiness, around commitment. I mean, meanwhile, it's like this could all be something that they have right now. May also be putting in some more time and effort, and you could have communication coming in soon. If you haven't spoken to them recently, like there may be, I know that you have spoken in the recent past, but there could be communication that comes in soon, and maybe looking for the relationship or situation to strengthen, or the connection to strengthen. Girly ends thoughts when I compliment her hair. She got quiet. It just may be something that she's self-conscious about. That's all. I mean, I don't think that you did anything wrong. I think that she's happy that you complimented her, but it may be something that feels funny to her or a little awkward. Tanya, this Edward thing, the Lord didn't tell him bug people, especially when you know you're annoying. I agree with you. I agree with you. But like, my brother has these people that come to his house. I don't know who they are or why they only come to his house, or if they go to everyone on the block, but they've been coming there for years. And my brother doesn't answer my sister-in-law won't answer the door. My dumb brother got stuck outside there once. And the person says to him, "Do you believe in the devil?" And he goes, "Have you met my wife?" But they keep coming back. My dumb brother got stuck out there once with them. But if somebody doesn't answer the door for 10 years in a row, don't come back. But they keep coming back. Mel, hypothetical, would the same thing happen 6 months from now? Got a 33% chance, yes. So there is, I mean, it could happen. There's no guarantees that it couldn't, but 33 is kind of slim. I mean, could he learn from his past actions? It's possible. Could things move forward and that not happen again? It's possible. I mean, he's got a 77% chance that 67% chance that things will move forward and it won't happen again. But just like everything else, you can't guarantee anything, but maybe he really is sorry and he doesn't want to do it again, you know? Yeah, I need to stop answering Edward's door. Tobias, do you see a job coming in soon for me? Oh, welcome. I do think that you're going to get a job sometime this summer. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. Flame, was ours denial towards our bond, its downfall, and protection from the divine? You know, that's really a personal belief about the protection from the divine. If you believe that you could believe that, that's fine. But this is a free will thing. So whatever this person, this person denying whatever it was, that was their choice. So I can't really say that it's divinely led, but I won't be around 6 months from now. He's a dick. Good. Good. Is there anybody else here that I have an answer for? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and I will see you guys later. Probably not before I pick Avery up because I have to pick her up early today, but maybe when I get back. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye.